Inherent in the word elite, and factoring in all of my badass Agile projects from the Forge to future projects is the word uncommon. So what does it mean? Why do you need it? How do you get it? That's this week on the Badass Agile podcast. Greetings, team. Welcome to the Badass Agile podcast. I'm your host, Chris Williams. Hello, everybody from around the world. It's great to see you. Thank you for tuning in once again. I'm happy to see you this week. When you think about what the world needs right now, there's a lot of very poor quality thinking, poor quality leadership. And I feel like what we need most is truly uncommon leadership, something new, something different, something courageous. So I want to talk to you about it. But first, let's remember why we're here. To create an elite tribe of leaders who truly serve their clients and communities by doing what matters and what works, relentlessly chasing value and excellence like a badass. There's so many resources out there about what you need to do to be agile, but we're focused on who you need to become in order to lead teams. So let's hammer down those fundamentals to create a truly unique and powerful force in this industry. And guys, remember, if this helps you, tell your friends about it. And hey, while you're at it, why not check out Badass Agile on YouTube? You can also join the Badass Agile Listener Lounge on Facebook. Links are in the show notes. I'd love to see you there and on the live feed every Monday night at 7 p.m. EST. All right, I think the straight up truth is this. If you want to create, if you want to innovate, if you want to lead, and if you want to win at anything in life, you have to be uncommon. Think about those words for a second. If you're going to be a leader, you have to stand out amid the followers, right? If you're going to create, you have to make things that are new and different from everything else that's been created before. And if you want to win, you have to stand apart from and above all those that you compete with. So by very definition of those words, you have to be different. You have to be uncommon. By uncommon, I don't just mean special. I don't just mean unique. Many of us are special. Many of us are unique. But for me, being uncommon refers to the unique intersection of several qualities and, more importantly, behaviors and traits that make you not only different from many people, but those qualities that make you different than most people. Now, why do you care? Why should you want to be uncommon? Well, you don't have to. But if you're listening to this show, there's a very good chance that you feel some sort of call. There's a huge difference between serving a function within your family, within your job, within your community, and serving humanity. Making massive, memorable impact requires a very different kind of person. And it's not required. There's no law saying that you have to be uncommon. There's no law saying that you have to serve at that level. But if that's what you feel, if that's what you need, if that's what you know, then I want you to consider and put into practice the following elements of uncommon. Number one, you're going to have to be a bit vulnerable. That means you're going to be willing to go places that others are unwilling to go. You're going to have to explore yourself as a human being, as both a rational and an emotional being. Now, this means everything from examining yourself to taking feedback from other people. It means facing fears. It means looking into your past and into your future so that you can understand where you've come from and clearly picture where it is you want to go next. Also baked into the word uncommon, different, is the assumption that, hey, you're going to stick out now. And when you stick out, you're exposing yourself to attack. It's not just feedback. It's resistance. It's opposition. It's misconception. It's fear. Some people will be downright not nice about it. And there's a good chance that it could get ugly. You have to be prepared to go there. Not comfortable, because it will never be comfortable, but prepared. One of the things that makes water so powerful is that it's not only fluid, but it can also reach into places where other forces of nature can't go. So to copy Bruce Lee's words, be like water. The next thing you'll have to be uncommon, is courageous. Courageous means being able to summon the ability to do in moments of great uncertainty, risk, and danger. In those moments where everyone else would say, "No thanks, I'm out," or "Nuh-uh, too rich for my blood," you stand tall. You know what has to be done, and you do it. Unpleasant though it may be, dangerous though it may be, risky though it may be, the consequences can be high. There could be all kinds of risks staring you down. Risk of failure, risk of physical or emotional safety. The list goes on, but courage means being able to act regardless. It means doing bigger things when the rest of the world is telling you to do smaller things. Some people hear the word courage, and they think of foolish action in the face of danger. But I define courage as a refusal to do anything less than that which stretches your limits. Being uncommon means doing the work that others fear or refuse to do. That could be studying or training, working harder, working longer, refusing to quit, going just one extra rep, one more test, one more idea, one last push. When everyone else has already packed it up and said, "I can't do this, I quit. That's enough. No more." Being uncommon means being unusually committed. It means not only persistence, but persistence over time. It means a promise to always get better. It means a promise to stand for things on which you will not flex, you will not bend. It means an offer to serve humbly. That means you continue when the payoffs don't come. That means you do the work because you must. You stay the course because there is no other way. And finally, being uncommon simply means being different. It means rowing in the opposite direction. It means swimming upstream. It means going against convention. It means that the accepted standard is not something to strive for. It is something to fight against. Because you choose to evolve, you choose to continue. You choose to innovate, you choose to lead, you choose to win. You simply can't settle for what everyone else would settle for. Does that sound familiar? So how do you become uncommon? It's easy. Choose one of the areas, being vulnerable, being courageous, being committed, being different, doing the hard work. Find that spot where you say, "Okay, that's all I can take. That's enough. No more, not today, not me." And just push back. Insist on going just a little harder, just a little more, just a little better. And not because you're being watched or measured, and not because someone is asking you to, and not because there's some reward on the other side, but because you know that this is what it takes. This is how you get uncommon. And what does uncommon get you? The limitless capacity to make impact. Dig deep, guys, and find it. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, you want to learn more, reach out to me. You can find me at badassagile.com or on Twitter at badass_agile. Thank you so much for being a listener. I look forward to next time, and until then, stay badass.